So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Red Manx TV video. The Premier League is back, and that means Manchester United back, and most importantly, that means the previews are back. This Sunday, Manchester United's first game against Brighton, Erik ten Hag's first game in the Premier League, and his first game as Manchester United manager. There is a lot to look forward to, guys. I'm just glad football is back, guys. I'm not too sure about you, but I'm very excited for the season, and even though we're not expected to do much this season, it's about giving Ten Hag time, and that's for me, and seeing what he's about this season. That's the most important thing for me. And I think we're ready for the season? I mean, pre-season, it was a mixed bag. We had a couple of good results. We saw a lot of players look good, but that's always the issue in pre-season. And come the season, they're proper shit, and probably that will happen again to a few of these players. But yeah, of course, Rashford's back in the team, really. Martial, he's back in the team. And there's a lot of new players as well. Of course, we have Lisandro Martinez, Christian Eriksen, Tyrone Malacia. But I don't think we're fully ready for the season yet, because the transfer window, once again for Manchester United, has been a bit of a flop. I'm not going to lie, I am excited about the new signings from what we've seen from them in the pre-season games. Eriksen's looked very good in the last two games he's played. Of course, he came off the bench in one of them, and of course, he played in one of them. Lisandro Martinez looks like he'll fit right in, because of course, he has worked for Ten Hag before, so Ten Hag knows what he's all about. Lisandro Martinez knows what Ten Hag's all about, so I think that will look good and be in our favour in a bit. And he did look very calm and composed, very confident on the ball, and you know, unlike Maguire, always has a bit of a rush when someone comes up to him. Lisandro Martinez is the opposite. He's very calm, knows where to pick a pass, knows when the right ball is, and he looked very good as well. Tyrone Malacia done himself no harm as well in pre-season. Will he start ahead of Luke Shaw? That's the question. I think we'll see this Sunday as well, and that's the question with a lot of these players, because I think the first team he will put out is going to be a statement team in my eyes, and that's a team we got to look off, really. And of course, we don't have a lot of depth in the side either, and that's what's worried me as well. And again, I don't think we're ready for the season, because once again, we're going into the season with no out-and-out CDM, with McFred still in the team, really. I don't think we'll utilise McFred in the same way Ole did, in the same way Ranić did, with playing them week in, week out. I think we'll either play Bruno Fernandes, Eriksen, and either Fred or McTominay. Probably McTominay, just to be a bit more defensive, I think, will feature more than Fred. But hopefully we won't see them too often as a two in the middle. But I am still worried that, again, how many years do we have to go on without, you know, buying our most important position or getting a new player in that important position that we need in the CDM role? I don't get it. We've got in a centre-back, which I said we had to do. We had to get in one or two centre-backs. So far, we've got in one in Lisandro Martinez. And I think it's a very good one, because, as I said just a minute ago, he's worked with Ten Hag, so I'm a bit more confident than just bringing in someone who's not worked under him and thinking, will he do all right? Will he do shit? I'm confident he will do well, so that's a good sign-in. And we're still looking for more attacking options. Antony is now off the cards because of the value and the price that Ajax is setting, which is absolutely ridiculous. We're unsure on Ronaldo's status at the moment. He wants his future decided by the August the 7th, so we'll have to wait and see what happens on that day. He's adamant he wants to leave. Manchester United are adamant they want to keep him, so it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. In my opinion, if he wants to go, let him go. I completely understand it, because the player, Ronaldo, a calibre of his player, the calibre player of Ronaldo, should I say, should not be playing in the Europa League or Europa Conference, wherever. And I'm not too sure what we're in at the moment, to be fair. They're both crap, so I don't really care at this point. But, yeah, he shouldn't be playing in those type of competitions. So I get it. I really do get it why he wants to leave. And it's our own fault. And it's the Glazers' fault, really, isn't it? We got to thank the Glazers for Ronaldo leaving if that happens, because it's all on them, in my opinion. But you know, his future is unsure at the moment, and apparently we're still looking for an attacking option as well. Sesko's been on the cards, but again, there's going to be a lot more advanced in the coming weeks with him. This week is apparently very crucial on his decision on what team he will want to go to, and if the right offer will come for him. So we are still looking for players, but for me, this transfer window so far, if I had to rate it, it would probably be, I'm going to say a 6 out of 10, because Lisandro Martinez, very, very good. Eriksen, a player which I think can add a lot to the team. He's going to be very, very good going forward. He's going to have a lot of attacking output as well, because I think a player of Eriksen, he knows when to pick a pass. He's similar to Bruno Fernandes, but I think his final ball is just a bit better. And with Tyrone Malacia, he's for the future. So we've signed one player who I think, we desperately needed to come into the side. And the other two so far have just been ones which Ten Hag wanted, which I think is key, because I did say on the last game of the season, or when we did sign Erik Ten Hag, we need to back Erik Ten Hag in every single thing he wants to do with the club and the players we want to get in. We have to be behind him whatever he wants, even if we don't like the decisions. I think that's key in getting the team back to where we need it to be. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, 6 out of 10 for me. We need a CDM desperately. Another attacking forward would be good. Although we've got Anthony Martial coming back into the side, Rashford coming back into the side, or hopefully a Rashford that we know and love come back into the side, and we know he can perform. I mean, there's a few players in there which I do have questions about whether they can compete this season, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, the game against Brighton, it's at home. It's our first home game of the season, so I think we'll get a bit of a bounce off that. And again, we do know how new managers come into the team. They have a bit of a bounce, so I'm expecting Manchester United to get off the mark in good style this Sunday. I'm hoping we can get a win, because we saw against Brighton and not the last game of the season. Was it the last game of the season? I think it might have been the last game of the season, or the second to last, when we got absolutely bouted by Brighton. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, I'm confident going into the game on Sunday. I mean, we have to be confident. It's a new season. It's a new manager. We can't be negative going into the first game of the season. I'm just excited to, see what's to come really under Ten Hag. Because what we've seen from pre-season, there's a lot of things which you can already see Ten Hag has had a bit of an influence on. And that's good already, because apparently the players are working harder. Steve McLaren, who's of course his assistant, has come out and said there's a positive vibe around the dressing room. Everyone looks ready. Everyone looks sharp. So hopefully we see that on Sunday, because we've seen a lot of press in the pre-season. We've seen Martial come into it a bit. Hopefully this is a season Anthony Martial gets off the mark. He's been there such a long time, and he shouldn't have taken this long to jam into the team really, or get the best out of Martial. And this is really his last season for me. Similar to Rashford, it's his last season. Jadon Sancho been really good in pre-season. Hoping he can have a big season for Manchester United, because I think Sancho is thriving for big things this season. So I'm happy with our front three at the moment. Will Ronaldo start this Sunday? I don't think he will, because he's not trained so much. Of course, he played that half against Vallecano, and he hasn't trained at all really. So, and of course, we do know Erik Ten Hag has said to Martial that he will be starting as number 9. So that's exciting as well, guys. So there's a lot to question. But let's get into my lineup, guys. I will put it on the screen now. Guys, here it is. My first lineup of the season for Manchester United for the game against Brighton on Sunday. So I have gone David De Gea in net. Left-hand side, Luke Shaw. And I have gone Martinez alongside Rafael Varane. Of course, Maguire is probably going to start this game. I'm 90% confident he will start the game. But for me, I want to go with Martinez and Rafael Varane. It's what I want to happen. It's probably our best duo, and although Martinez has not trained too much since he got here, I do think he should come straight into the side. So I have got Martinez and Varane. Right hand side, Diego Dallo, who's looked very good in pre-season with Sancho on that right hand side. But I have got McTominay, Bruno and Eriksen in the midfield. I'm expecting Erik Ten Hag to look like this, or line up his midfield to something that looks like this, in my opinion. Either McTominay or Fred playing that CDM role with Bruno and Eriksen ahead of them. I do think Bruno and Eriksen can really have a big effect this season on the front three as well. So hopefully they can get some goals themselves. So I have gone with them three in the midfield, and I have gone with the front three that's looked good in pre-season. Rashford on the left, Martial, which of course has been guaranteed to start this game as number 9 against Brighton, and then right hand side Jadon Sancho. So I do hope this front three this season can really thrive, as for a lot of these players, to be fair, it's really their last season to impress the manager, and most importantly for Martial and Rashford in this side. So yeah, guys, hopefully Erik Ten Hag can get the best out of them this season. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think of the team, and let's get back. So guys, there we go. That's my team going into the game on Sunday against Brighton. Let me know what you guys think down below, guys, and make sure to comment your team lineups for the game on Sunday, guys. I'd be really interested to see how you guys expect us to line up against Brighton. Let me know your partnership at the back, guys. I've gone Lisandro Martinez and Varane. I do think that's a partnership to go with this season. I'm expecting Maguire to start, which is a really annoying thing, because I think Varane and Lisandro Martinez as a partnership probably is our best partnership, and should be playing week in, week out. But again, Maguire's the captain. Erik Ten Hag has said he has no problems with Maguire. So does he have the balls to drop him? Because Maguire can't play the way Ten Hag likes to play. Maguire can't play a high line. Maguire can't track back. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, guys. So hopefully he does make the right decision, but I am expecting Maguire just to start this one ahead of Lisandro Martinez for the first game, because of course Lisandro Martinez has not trained too much with Manchester United's first team at the moment, has he? So I'm going to have to wait and see what happens on that. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think down below with that. But yeah, guys, a bit about Brighton. Of course, our opponents on Sunday. They're about to lose Cucurella, but they have lost their biggest player and their biggest asset in Bissouma, which I think for them is a massive blow. It really is. And they haven't got any good replacements in. I was looking at their signings a few minutes ago before I did the video, and they've signed 2 players, but again, they're absolutely nobodies and players that will probably be on the bench or, you know, playing for the second team when they play. So yeah, they're not big signings at all. So I do think Brighton will do a lot worse. They still have Graham Potter in charge, which I think is the only benefit to them at the moment, because I think a lot of us, including me, think Graham Potter is a very good manager, and he showed that last season with the squad he had. But yeah, they kept Morpay, they've kept Trossard, they kept the majority of their back line, but again, they haven't added too much to the side, which I think they needed to do, because the Premier League is only going to get more competitive, and this season is going to be a really good season. I feel it's going to be exciting, that's all I know, with all the players coming into the league. So yeah, I think we should be able to comfortably beat this Brighton side on Sunday if we play to the level we have been in pre-season. And I think, you know, as I said, it's exciting to see what Ten Hag is going to do with the team lineup, because I think that first lineup he puts out is going to be a statement lineup. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think down below. But my final thoughts going into the game, as I said, we have to start well. You know, we're at home. It's Erik Ten Hag's first game at Old Trafford in the Premier League for Manchester United. So, if we lose that game, it's not going to look good. But again, it's a very good draw to get Brighton in the first game of the season. I'm not saying they're an easy side, but I think the players they've lost now, they're not going to be as good as they were last season. So for me, I'm going to go Manchester United 3, Brighton 0. I reckon Sancho will get 2, and I'm going to go Martial to get 1 because he's looked good in pre-season. But yeah, guys, I'm excited. The Premier League is back. If you did enjoy the video, guys, make sure to smash a like. Subscribe if you're new. But for today's video, guys, that's it, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.